So today is February 12th, 2025. I guess this is going to be like a video diary of my walk with Jesus. So just whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm feeling, I'm going to come and record it here. And then who knows, maybe one day I'll like post it or just come look back at the journey it's been with Jesus. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to give a quick breakthrough just so I can, whoever's watching will understand where I'm coming from. I grew up Christian. I've lived my life without Christ. I decided to do life without Christ in high school times, all throughout my 20s, mid 20s. And then one day I decided I was going to give my life back to Him. So I did. And the walk with Him has not been easy. I've been back and forth with God and the world. I have things that I'm still struggling with, and I have moments where I kind of put God on hold. I put Him in second place when He should be in first, and I again go back to my ways of doing things on my own, only all to come to find out that it will never work. Never has worked and it never will work. Sometimes we're just very stubborn like that. As humans, we're just very stubborn. We like to do things on our own. And for some reason, it's difficult to give my heart fully to Christ. And I know it shouldn't be, but it is. And I think the reason being is because there's things in the world that still have my heart. There's things, there's people, there's behaviors, there's way of being, like partying, drinking, smoking, getting with certain people. There's things that still have a hold on me that I just need to let go. And letting go is where my struggle is. I'm not sure if it's like a lack of faith, which I don't think it is because I do believe in Him. But maybe it's just a lack of trust. I don't know, because how do you build trust with somebody, right? You kind of just have to look at their credentials. Anytime somebody does something good, either to you, for you, or to other people in their lives, or just hearing the way that people talk about them, those are like the credentials that they build up for that person, where you know that you can trust that person because they haven't done you wrong. You know, they haven't gone speak bad behind your back, or they haven't robbed you, or whatever it may be. You know, they just their credentials build that trust for you to be able to say like, yeah, this is my best friend, or this is somebody that I want in my life because I know that they will do good. They will be good for my life. And I think somewhere in my journey, those credentials just fell off. Like, I was watching testimonies, so I was hearing credentials, but I was getting these stories from other people and the things that God had done in their lives. So the trust was being built like that. I was seeing what God was doing in my life. And somewhere in there, I kind of just let a crack open, a crack of sin. And once you leave that crack open, then the enemy will come and just, just open it right up, make it an even bigger crack until it's a whole deep hole. And if you aren't aware of these things, if you're not cautious of the life that you're living, you're going to keep getting into this deeper hole. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm in this hole. I don't want to be in this hole. I've realized that the actions that I've been doing recently, the ways that I've been living my life, has brought me here. A couple weeks ago, I was full of joy. I was full of God. I was full of Christ. I was full of His love. And somewhere in there, I just decided to go back to the world. And here's the thing. Walk with Christ is not easy. It never was meant to be easy. Like, the whole world hated Jesus. Okay? If we love Him, why would it be easy for us? It's like when you automatically, like, in school, for example, there's a kid that's being bullied. Everybody sees him as, like, the nerd, or, like, the weirdo, or whatever, right? And you, having a good heart, decide to go and friend this person. So you start building a connection, you start building a bond, a relationship with them. And now automatically, because people see you with them, they start pegging you as the weirdo, or they start bullying you, or they start saying all these things, right? And just because you're associated with that person, now that image that the person holds is now brought onto you. And it's the exact same thing with Jesus, because we love him so much, and because we decide to live our lives for him, now the whole world turns against us. And everything goes on in the spiritual before it manifests in the physical, right? So in the spiritual, spirits see that you're all about Jesus now. So now the enemy goes and he wants to attack that one beam of light in order to dim it. And how does he do that? He uses things, he uses people around you, he sometimes uses your own family in order to dim that light. But that's where we have to kind of like stay strong, where if you're friends with Jesus and Jesus is the weirdo and there's bullies coming, you being a good friend are going to stand up for him, right? Because if you don't, then you're not a good friend. So that's literally what it is. Like, we just have to stand up for Jesus. And I'm speaking to myself right here. I need to stand up for God. I need to stand up for Jesus. I need to stand up for the way that I live my life. I need to start living with intentions and focusing just straight on him, keeping my eyes on him. Because nothing in this world matters. Nothing. I'm trying to give my heart to everything. Everything, whether that be giving my heart to music, by listening to music every single day because it calms me or soothes me, or rather it be giving my heart to people because I want to get in a relationship and I want somebody to love me, or to my work, or to money, because I think that these things will bring me happiness, will bring me joy. But the one and only person that always tells me, give me your heart, I want your heart, and that's it, is the one person that I struggle most to give my heart to. And I know I'm not alone in this. I know I'm not the only one struggling with this. Especially now, the army of Christ is rising, and the army of the enemy is rising too. Things are getting serious out there, and the fight is getting harder. And now more than ever is when we really, really need to pick a side. Decide whose armies we're going to fight in. And I'm choosing Jesus. I don't know about y'all, but I'm choosing the winning team. I want to live the rest of my life with him. No matter how hard it is, no matter how many times I backtrack. Because he sees my heart. He sees your heart too. He sees the true intentions of your heart. And he sees how much we love him. He knows how much of a struggle it is being human. Because he was once human. He literally went through the same temptations that we went through, that we go through. He literally took it all and paid the price for it for us also, that we don't have to pay that same price. If anything, we're just living a quarter of the difficulties that he lived. Because he took on the whole world's difficulties. And he conquered it all. And we can't conquer just a quarter of the difficulties. Come on, guys. Come on, Sam. I'm talking to you right now. I know you can. He knows I can too. And I'm not doing it through my own strength. Neither of us are doing it through our own strength. It's all the strength of him, the one who has already conquered it, who continues to conquer it. And the second that I decide to not get my strength from him, the second I decide to go looking for that power, for that strength in anything and everything but him, is the second I begin to lose. It's the second I begin to lose my life. I begin to lose myself. I begin to lose the people around me just because I harm them. And that's the biggest thing for me. This is how I know that he is real. Because I know the person I am with him, and I know the person I am without him. And the person I am without him, she ain't cute. She really ain't. Her mind is all over the place constantly. Her mouth is just dirty and foul. Her actions hurt a lot of people. Her love is not as strong. The person I am without Jesus in my life is not me. And that's because the person I am with Jesus in my life is truly who I am. I was created to know my Creator. You were too. We are incomplete without our Creator within us. There will always be a hole in our hearts that we are constantly trying to fill up, that we will never fill if it's not with him. Why? Because he made it that way. How could you not make a creation, like a piece of art, or take a photo and not have like your signature on there, right? Somebody's gonna come and steal it and say it was their work of art when you know it was yours. And that's the exact same thing. God's work of art, us, always has a piece of him in it. Even in our DNA. Our DNA is coded with his name in it. Our heart will forever have a piece of him missing unless we make a conscious decision of going after him and allowing him into our hearts. See, God's a gentleman. Jesus is a gentleman. He's not going to force you to love him. He's not going to force himself into your life. He's going to step back. He's going to have your back. He's going to be watching out for you every single day, everywhere you go. And he's going to still be performing miracles, giving you blessings day after day after day. That he will never come into your life and just demand love from you. He will never demand your time from you. He will never demand your heart from you. Because those are your decisions. Those are your things to give to him. And if you ain't giving it to him, he can't do nothing about that. That's your personal choice. So from now, I'm making the choice. I'm making the choice to live my life with Christ, to give him my heart. It's not going to be easy. And I know I won't be perfect with it. I'm probably going to struggle a lot. I'm probably going to backslide a lot. But through it all, he's strengthening me consistently. Every single day is a new battle to be fought, new lessons to be learned every single day. And I'm willing to learn it. Why not? Right? Nothing else in this world really matters. Everything is just fading. It's all dust. Nothing matters but the life after this. Because there is life after this. Sorry, that's my dog out there. He loves the snow and he'll just stay out there forever. I'm going to show you guys what he looks like after this. But life is fading. We only get one shot at it. We only get one body, one life. So why not try to live it to the best? Why lose focus on the things that really don't matter? Right? I mean, what do you really have to lose? If you don't live life with Christ, you lose your life. You live life with Christ, you lose the world, but you gain life. You gain your life. You gain an eternity with him. An eternity with no pain. An eternity with no tears. An eternity with just straight joy and happiness. No suffering whatsoever. No torment. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys my dog now. Hold on. What are you doing? OMG, look at you. Yep, that's the dog. So, that's really all I have to say for today. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing these every single week or just whenever I have a feeling in my heart doing it. But the vlogs will keep coming, so stay tuned.